You are an instrument of divine justice.
Most Street Fighter characters are known to follow a principle of virtue and morality. But what if I tell you that not all fighters follow that principle? Vega is one of the main villains in the Street Fighter universe. His inhuman reflections, precision, and power aren't used for the good. They are used to fulfill Bison's will. We will uncover the mysteries behind this masked warrior. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Street Fighterverse. Vega's concept of being a Spanish ninja was not originally in the planning. In the later phases of development, a handful of concepts such as a ninja character, a Thai character, and a Spanish character were left incomplete, to which artist Kayegama was assigned to create. Initially, Vega was meant to be a Thai ninja, but was suddenly told to make a Spanish ninja, in a similar style to the nameless Asura, an antagonist of the Fist of the North Star series, known for his immense agility, distinct mask, bladed weapons, and braided ponytail. Early sketches suggest that Vega was going to resemble a medieval knight wearing a full suit of armor. This idea was scrapped, as Street Fighter was about fighters from all over the world, not from different time periods. There are a few remnants of this concept in Vega's final design, specifically a mask and a sharp metal claw. A similar type of weapon was used in Geki in the original Street Fighter, which has led to speculation that Vega received some training from Geki. Vega is a tall, strikingly handsome young man, with long hair that is braided into a ponytail. His hair has switched between brown, black, and blonde through various Street Fighter media. In the Street Fighter II series, Vega's hair is colored brown in the sprites, but colored blonde in the endings that feature him. The comics give him blonde hair, as do Street Fighter Alpha 3 and Street Fighter V. In Street Fighter 4, Vega has brown hair in both the cutscenes and the gameplay. He wears moire and yellow ceremonial trousers, a red sash, loafers, and white leggings of a matador, suggesting his involvement with bullfighting. This decorative garb offers matadors ease of movement, and is therefore ideal for Vega's acrobatic maneuvers. Vega also has a purple snake tattoo on his chest, which circles his left arm, and on his right arm and both his wrists, he wears gold-colored armlets. The tattoo shows him to be a villain to a Japanese audience, where body tattoos are usually worn by Yakuza members. Vega, as we know him in the United States. In Japan, his name was Balrog. He is one of the main bosses, originally being an unplayable boss in the Street Fighter II series. Before his update in the Street Fighter II Champion Edition, he is of narcissistic personality, with an obsessive attraction for beauty. Vega is one of M. Bison's personal bodyguards, and is one of the initial 4 Heavenly Kings. The 4 Heavenly Kings consist of M. Bison as a leader, and 3 of his personal bodyguards, from lowest to highest, which are Balrog, Vega, and Sagat. Later in Street Fighter V, Sagat was replaced with Fang, after Sagat's decision to leave the Shadowloo. Vega was born into a privileged, wealthy family that later in life lost all their fortune. This situation caused his mother to remarry to secure their livelihood. Later on, his mother was killed by his stepfather, believing she was being disrespectful to him. He was killed by Vega in return. Driven into insanity by this incident, he developed a dual personality, honorable nobleman by day, sadistic murderer by night. Vega is vain, overconfident, and highly convinced of his own abilities, almost to the point of megalomania. He is also incredibly sadistic, and takes great pleasure in seeing the ugly murdered, and preferably mutilated. He often has a stone-cold demeanor, and does not show a wide range of emotions. Vega has a white mask that is lacking in facial features or expressions. There is a purple symbol on his mask, the same color as his tattoos. It is difficult to tell how durable his mask is. On one hand, Vega is able to crush it to dust with one hand if he loses due to a time over in Street Fighter Alpha 3. On the other hand, it takes several hits before the mask falls off, and even then, he can easily pick up and reapply the mask, with no apparent lasting damage. Much like Sagat's eye patch in earlier games, Vegas' claw will always appear on whatever arm matches the direction he is facing. If he is looking to the left side of the screen, it will appear on his left arm, and if he is looking right, it will be on his right. Due to sprite mirroring, in the Street Fighter EX series, it will always be on his right arm. In Street Fighter 4, however, he changes his claw every time he switches sides, without mirroring. This can be seen in his tattoo, his accessories, and in the mark on his mask. Curiously enough, during the versus screen, screen, his portrait won't be mirroring all the accessories either, with the unique exception of his claws. In Street Fighter V, Vega retained his claws and red waist sash, but is now wearing a partially open white shirt. His traditional matador pants are now a light blue denim. The purple snake tattoo that encircles his torso can still be partially seen. His alternate costume is an altered version of his outfit. The sleeves of his frill shirts are short, and his signature mask is replaced with a golden opera mask. His blonde hair is tied in a slick back ponytail, with a long single fringe in the center of his head. It is said that his weapon of choice is the bagnak. The bagnak is a fist-load claw-like weapon, originating from the Indian subcontinent, designed to fit over the knuckles or be concealed under and against the palm. It consists of 4 or 5 curved blades, affixed to a crossbar or glove, and is designed to slash through the skin and muscle. It is believed to have been inspired by the armament of big cats, and the term bagnak itself means tiger claws in Hindi. Vega, as stated before, is from Spain. Spain is a country in southwestern Europe, with some pockets of territory in the Mediterranean Sea, offshore in the Atlantic Ocean, and across the Strait of Gibraltar. Its continental European territory is situated in the Iberian Peninsula, and its insular territory includes the Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean Sea, several small islands in the Alboran Sea, and the Canary Islands in the Atlantic Ocean. The Spanish territory also includes the African semi-exclaves of Ceuta, Melilla, and Peñón de Vélez. Across the Strait of Gibraltar, the country's mainland is bordered to the south and east by the Mediterranean Sea, to the north by France, Andorra, and the Bay of Biscay, and to the west by Portugal and the Atlantic Ocean. So what did you like about Vega's origins? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage. We want to invite you to our new Discord server. There you can talk with us, chat about current events going on in Street Fighter, information, theories, and lore. We'll leave the link in the description box below. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and becoming part of the Street Fighter community. We want to thank you for your positive comments towards our channel, because it only habilitates us to grow even more. From the Street Fighterverse crew, we thank you.